Welcome to the Eric Avasar Show. Virginia Tech men's basketball shocked the college basketball world today, beating Michigan State by a 71-66 margin at the Maui Invitational today in the quarterfinals, the opening round, and Landers Nolley showed the country what the Hokie Nation already knew. He is a bona fide superstar, finishing the game with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, going a perfect 8 for 8 from the charity stripe and 4 of 6 from the three-point line. His last three-pointer, of course, was unforgettable, drilling it with under a minute to go, with 2 Michigan State players guarding him. Objectively speaking, a bad shot, but it seems as if Landers Nolley is so good that there's no such thing as a bad shot for him. I mean, he is just such an incredible player. He really put the team on his back today when it mattered most. And once he nailed that tray with under a minute left, that's when it really felt like Virginia Tech was going to pull this upset off after allowing Michigan State to cut the lead from 10 points with under 5 minutes left to just 1 just before crunch time really began to set in. So Landers Nolley, make no mistake, is the best freshman to ever play at Virginia Tech. And as Hokie fans, we have to consider ourselves lucky if he comes back for his sophomore season. He really seems to have one and done written all over him at this point. I mean, he's an absolute offensive virtuoso. Not only did he nail all of those threes, but he very effectively knifed his way past such a stingy Michigan State defense time after time. I said before the season started that Landers Nolley's decision to return to Virginia Tech was more important than any decision Kerry Blackshear would make, regardless of whether or not he came back to school. I was proven right on that one. One prediction that I made that was very wrong was Jalen Cone getting the keys to the Virginia Tech offense from day one. Cone has shown some real flashes of brilliance, very quick, very talented, and the skills are there. But this is still Wabisa Bede's team. I mean, he affects the game in so many ways that the box score doesn't show. He finished with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. But how many loose balls did he go for? How many times did he really rally his team to keep on fighting when it looked like Michigan State was ready to take control? His leadership is both incredible and unquestionable. The same can be said for PJ Horn, who was very efficient from the field today as well, going 5 of 6 when it came to field goals. So of all of the elite teams in college basketball, they will take note of how Virginia Tech played today. They rendered the national preseason player of the year, Cassius Winston, ineffective at best and almost useless. He scored only 7 points and had 2 assists. He was shut down practically the entire game. Now, Aaron Henry, look, his success was inevitable with his size and shooting ability, but clearly not insurmountable. Head coach Mike Young gave Virginia Tech a clear game plan for success today, and the Hokies carried it out practically to perfection. I mean, here we are in November, and Virginia Tech, a team that everyone said was going to be going through a rebuilding year, suddenly has a signature win on its NCAA tournament resume. The Hokies will look to consolidate momentum tomorrow in Maui, taking on Dayton, and what an exciting start we are enjoying with the Mike Young era for Hokie basketball. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel.